In the NCAA semifinal postgame press conference with Amherst College, joined by head coach G.P. Gramacki and sisters Meredith Doswell and Allie Doswell. And Coach, could you just give an opening statement on tonight's game? I know yesterday you talked about how your team this year is able to play a variety of styles. Christopher Newport certainly gave you an interesting style to match up with, and certainly you matched up well to the tune of a double-digit win. Could you talk about what you saw out there tonight?
Yeah, we were prepared and ready. I thought our team came out, fighting to win. We came here to win 2 games. We had to get the first one. I don't think we were scared. We didn't hesitate. Our defense was locked down in the first quarter especially. It was fun to watch my team perform at that level right out of the gates. We knew it was going to be a tough game. They changed defenses so well. We hadn't seen that all year long, and I thought, led especially by the 2 on each side of me, handled it pretty well.
So tell us a little bit about the switching defense, with the different looks you guys saw from them and how you guys adjusted.
Yeah, they trap in the half court. They pressed in a few different ways, and we had worked on that all week. At times it looked a little scary. We got a couple lucky breaks with some bounces here and there, but for the most part, I thought the main thing is we didn't panic, and we were able to get a couple easy baskets off it.
Kind of a combination of the previous question and how important was it to a quick start, and then how difficult was it when they were doing their wholesale changes where they bring in 3 new players at a time?
Yeah, that's a great question. They were bringing people in so frequently, and I was expecting, our players to keep track of it. I couldn't even keep track of it. I would look and like, who's in there? I'd ask my assistant coaches, and we didn't know because we were prepared to guard different people, and I thought it was actually really difficult to adjust so quickly when they were changing lineups. To guard which one's a 3-shooter, which one's a driver, and it wasn't that easy.
Your players comment on that question also?
Hold the microphone up, yes, thanks.
Sure. Yeah, so like Coach said, they were switching people in and out really quickly, so they really kept us on our toes. We had to make sure whenever people came in, if it were during a free throw or something like that, then we were talking, pointing to players matching up. And their defense was, like you said, switching all the time, and so we just had to be prepared for that, and we've been working on that all week, so yeah.
Is that a significantly different look than you guys have seen in games this year?
We played some teams that like to press a lot and throw different defenses at us, so in that aspect it was similar, but we haven't played a team that was as dynamic and changing as much as them. They threw like 3 different full court presses at us and a couple different half court run and jump situations. So I'd say that was pretty unique facing them. We haven't seen that all season.
Yes, they were a very aggressive team, but the coaches prepared us for that from the beginning of the week. So we just knew we had to take our time and find the open players, cut to the open spots. So they had a really nice trap defense, but the coaches prepared us well for it.
This is obviously where you guys ended the season last year. Does it take the sting away a little bit, or you had mentioned earlier, Coach said you came here to win 2 games, you won the first one. Can you kind of comment on last year versus this year?
I think at the end of the game last year, we were already focused on what we need to do this year. I know personally for me, it didn't take the sting away at all. That was last season. This is a whole new team, and we're just focused on one goal. I don't think, I'm speaking for the team and these guys up here, I don't think we were thinking about it last year at all and what happened. This is a new year. We moved on quickly and came prepared right from the start of the season.
You guys went from something that was so unfamiliar in Christopher Newport's defense to tomorrow something that really couldn't be any more familiar in the team you see in conference. I know a lot's been made about this because of the fact that you see each other and you've had 2 really good games this year. Specifically from you two, the fact that you guys have played tough several times throughout the course of your career, and even beyond this year, the rivalry that's kind of
I don't know if I would say it's fitting, but I guess we have to beat a really good team tomorrow, and a team that we're familiar with and they're really familiar with us. So it's not going to be easy. And like you said, the rivalry runs deep with them. So we know what they do and they know what we do. And so it just comes down to who can execute the best out there tomorrow. So.
Yes, we have matched up with them twice this season, but I think that we are prepared tomorrow. We know what they do. Yes, they know what we do as well, but I think the coaches have, again, prepared us well during this whole season, and this game has also prepared us for tomorrow, too. So we're definitely ready to go.
Coach, Pat and I were doing a little research, and tomorrow night will be the first time in Division III men's or women's basketball history that two conference opponents will meet in the national title game on the Division III side. Thoughts on just the historic nature of this game?
Yeah, that just adds to it. You know, like I said, we've been preparing for this moment for a long time. You know, I'm ready to go right now. I didn't play a minute. I'm not tired. You know, I can't say that for my team, but you know, it's going to be a fun one for sure. Any way we can get it.
How important was it in the second half to get some of the younger players a chance to have this experience and get some valuable game minutes?
Yeah, I mean, it was really important from a couple different standpoints. One, we got to rest our starters and, you know, main people off the bench. And number two, it's a great experience to get everyone in and play in a Final Four. It means a lot, I think, to them. And they did an outstanding job with it. It wasn't just like throwing them in there getting minutes. They performed well at a high level, which I think will only give them confidence either tomorrow or next year. So, yeah, it was great that we had that opportunity to do that, and they performed at a high level.
Meredith, can you talk a little bit about the battling for rebounds and kind of just the fight you had to go through today? It seemed pretty physical down there.
Christopher Newport was definitely a very physical team, but we just had to make sure that we were getting bodies on people in the paint. It really helps when we have lots of helpers on defense that we can have a lot of rebounders as well. So yes, it was a physical game, but we've dealt with physical teams before, so it was still a solid performance from all of the post players and guards as well.
This is for Allie and Coach. You know, obviously the award last night, a great honor. Can you talk a little bit about Allie's Coach, can you talk a little bit about Allie's season? And Allie, can you talk a little bit about the award itself?
I mean, I think you saw a little bit of what Allie can do tonight. You know, made some huge plays defensively, getting some tips and some steals. And then, you know, she made the big shots when it kind of looked like they may, you know, we weren't playing as well. Allie made the play. And she can go inside and outside as well as anyone I've ever coached. So I think what you saw tonight is what she's done all year long in her whole career. I mean, she is the leading scorer, all-time leading scorer at Amherst. So, you know, it's something to be proud of. But she can do a little bit of everything.
Just what the award means to you.
Sure. It's actually a really hard question to answer. I still haven't really wrapped my head around it yet. It's just a really great honor, and when we visited freshman year and walked into Coach's office, there's 2 jerseys hanging in there of previous players of the years that he coached. So just thinking how I'm one of those players up there now is still, again, something I haven't really wrapped my head around yet, but it's a really great honor. Yeah, I don't really have much more to say. I'm focused on this weekend first, and then, yeah.
Any other questions? Okay, very good. Congratulations, and we'll see you here tomorrow night.